All right. Hey there, everybody. Didn't expect to have to do this inside yet. Was planning on being outside for the spring and summer, and then maybe start setting up my home studio in the winter. But here we are. We're all in it together, so I need to set up my home studio. I've got some equipment from the 90s that I'm going to use. Some strobe lights with modeling lamps. I'm going to put some LEDs in, see if that's going to work. And then I've gone ahead and ordered an Aputure light for my main, an LED light, constant light for my main, in order to be lit properly. Because right now it looks like you can hear me just fine, but the lighting is not ideal. It'll get the job done if I have to, but I don't have to. So here we go. Started a hyperlapse, and we're going to set up the studio right now. Let's try this a little differently. So I've gone ahead and unboxed the Aputure. What I also need for other than the Aputure is a speed ring for one of my existing soft boxes. My goal is to spend only what I need to get through this period. I wasn't ready to invest in studio lighting. However, I am one of those guys that will always lean towards quality first. And all the reviews and everything I've seen untested myself, I just went ahead and purchased the Aputure 120D2. So not the cheapest light, but as you'll see, just like my studio lights, my strobe lights that I bought in the 90s, they're still running and they do a great job. So quality is worth the money in my opinion. So here we go. 2.8.3. There we go, 2.8. I think that's gonna get us. All right, I'm gotta take you off of auto ISO and set you up right. I'll be right back. Well, there you have it. Got the lights dialed in pretty good for the first attempt. So here we are, right? We're facing this virus together, and we're not going out. We're not going out and shooting photography. We're not going out and doing anything but what we have to, right? So doing the same thing here. Ideally, this shoot and the next one or two may also be here in the studio. Thanks for following me during this setup. Took about a half an hour. The Aputure light is new to me, so but not complicated at all. So glad to have it. Glad to get started in the studio. Was going to happen eventually. Just wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. So hey, we're going to make it fun. Going to enjoy it, and then when it's time, I'm gonna get back out there and I'm gonna enjoy that as well. Ready to get outside and shoot some landscapes, shoot some intimate portraits. Coming up in the upcoming videos, I'm gonna talk about a little bit more about who I am and why I'm doing this. We'll talk about the gear I use, and we'll talk about the world that is around me to photograph. So hang in with me, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. Go ahead and also ring the bell next to it for notifications, so that when the next video is out, you'll know as soon as I do. So thank you very much, and hey, happy spring.